This is gonna be a little tricky. Yo guys, what is up? Today's a super exciting day. We're here at Venture Motorworks in Calgary, Alberta. And my friend Jared behind me is actually getting the tires prepared. These are the new 285, 75, 16s for the Tacoma. And they look fantastic. General Grabber ATXs. So super excited to get these new tires on, but in order to do that first, we also have to upgrade the upper control arms on the Tacoma. I mean, you don't have to, but it's just definitely a lot better to do it. It's gonna give us way better alignment, adjustability to fit the bigger tires. I just get to sit back and watch.
Heck yeah. So what happens is with the upper control arm, so you see how it's at an angle? It actually brings this even more forward. So it kind of brings this back to straight, even further from the firewall. And if you add more caster, basically anything over 4 degrees on these trucks of caster, 4.5, you actually start going closer to the firewall. So nice healthy like 4.5 degrees on the alignment rack. Like, so we kind of more like straight up and down, kind of gets you the furthest away from the firewall to clear your bigger tires. So without an SPC, that's kind of what your spindle will look like, that angle, and that's what allows the hub assembly to move forward. The neutral setting gives you 2 degrees of additional caster, and then this is your camber adjustment for your truck. So this will slide back and forth without allowing this to spin back and forth, of course. So you lock this down to 150 foot-pounds, and this goes into the truck. And if you need additional camber that the truck can't provide you through the factory cam bolts, this will allow you to have that range of motion that you need. So we'll bring it down here, and you get to see the difference between the two.
So you can really tell the difference between the SPC and the factory upper control arm. Like even just the fact that this one's basically hollow underneath it, just a thin sort of metal, and then this one's solid construction. Way more beefier looking ball joint as well.
Yep, make sure it goes under that ABS wire. And it's gonna go on top. And then just line her up, put it in.
Alright guys, so we finished installing the Specialty Products SPC upper control arms. Jared's just got the Tacoma up on the alignment rack now, and we're just finishing up this install. We fit the 33s on.
This bounce really good.
Having those new UCAs is giving us way better adjustments, especially around the caster, so we can get them to fit perfectly and minimize the rubbing as much as possible. So to fit the spare in the back, we have to take out all of the air because it's bigger and it's touching right here. So by deflating the tire, we can just barely clear the 33-inch full-size spare in the back. All right, so we just got off the hoist and quick check on the rubbing. And you can see right back here, right on the mud flap basically, that's where we rub when we turn this way. And the front seems okay, but we're gonna take the mud flaps off just as a quick solution now, but we're gonna maybe do some aftermarket mud flaps later, but then it shouldn't rub on the mud flap at least. And the front, super close, you can see. Super close on the front, but not that bad. We'll see how we rub now without the mud flaps. Jeez, first impressions look so good. Having those upper control arms from Specialty Products really lets us adjust it and get it perfect, minimize the rubbing to as little as possible. And I also wanted to say a big thank you to Venture Motorworks here in Calgary. Not only do they work on all sorts of off-road vehicles, but all other makes and models, Subarus, Toyotas, etc. So if you guys are looking for an awesome shop here in Calgary, definitely check them out.